Now, oftentimes when I'm first meeting a client, they'll come up to me and they'll have a picture of the person that they want to look like, the person who they want to be at the end of their fitness journey. They want to look like this person, and usually it's, Brad Pitt from Fight Club, or it could be Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, or it could be some sort of bodybuilder, or it could be, for the women, maybe a cover model or a fitness model. And I think that's great. I think it's good to have some visual goal that you want to aim for, but when you look at the person and you look at this bodybuilder, there are some obvious limitations that prevent us from getting to this person. And it's not your fault, and it's not something you can necessarily control, and that is genetics. Now, genetics plays a role, some role, in how you appear, how health and fitness works for you, how you respond to exercises, all these sort of things. So, yes, it's good to have a visual goal, and sure, these people might be your ultimate end result, but you have to understand you're not the same person as this person. Say for example, things that are affected by genetics are, bone structure, how wide your hips are, how wide your shoulders are, where you store body fat on the body, how easy it is for you to gain muscle, or how easy it is for you to stay lean, how high your metabolism is. All of these things are affected by genetics, and all of these things can be your strengths or limitations. So when you compare yourself to Hugh Jackman, it's like apples to oranges, when you compare yourself to a fitness model. Now, there's a reason they're a fitness model, is because they suit that body shape of what a fitness model should look like. Now, it's important to remember though, yes, genetics play a role, but no, genetics are not an excuse to be overweight. They're not an excuse to not take care of your health and fitness. It's not like you can't look attractive and fit because of genetics. Sure, it can make a certain look seem harder, or it can make getting to a low body fat percentage more difficult, or putting on muscle mass more difficult, but there are overriding rules that you can follow that will make sure that you do put on muscle mass, that will make sure that you can lose body fat. It's just a bit more difficult. So never, ever, ever use genetics as an excuse not to look fit, not to get lean, not to eat healthily, all that sort of stuff. But remember, there are certain genetic limitations. Not everyone can be a fitness model, just like not everyone can be a basketball superstar, and not everyone can be a pro swimmer. Play to your strengths. Ignore your weaknesses, or do your best with your weaknesses, but understand there are genetic limitations in everything, not just health and fitness, and genetic strengths. Train smart, guys. Comment below, what are your genetic strengths and weaknesses?